in the state of Mizoram is poised to be a triangular contest. The incumbent MNF facing off with the ZPM as well as the Congress, fighting on all 40 seats. However, the BJP also in the fray, viewers, with 23 seats. The big question here, which is being anticipated, will what went down in Manipur actually impact the electoral political outcome of the state of neighboring Mizoram? On the other hand, where election issues are concerned, Manipur, of course, a big election issue, as well as even corruption. The northeastern state set to see a triangular contest, like I just pointed out. The BJP on 23 seats fighting. The incumbent MNF Zoram People's Movement fighting on 40 seats, as well as the Congress fighting on 40 seats. Out of Mizoram's 1,276 voting centers, 149 are designate remote polling stations. What's rather interesting and, ironical as well, the Mizoram Chief Minister Zoram Thanga of the MNF was unable to cast his vote today due to a technical snag. After getting out from the polling booth, though, the Chief Minister seemed confident. Cut across right now, back from Mizoram. Let's cut across to Chhattisgarh. Listen in to former Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh, Raman Singh.
शराबबंदी भूल गए और झूठे वादे सारे भूल गए। उन्होंने जितने वादे किए थे आज जनता उसी लिए शराब पूछ रही है। और शराबबंदी वो क्या करेंगे? शराब से जब 2100 करोड़ का घोटाला करते हैं, शराब का अवैध शराब बिक्री होती है, जहरीली शराब से लोगों की मौत होती है, इसमें भी रहम नहीं है, तो क्या स्थिति बनेगी छत्तीसगढ़ की?
सर, भूपेश कह रहे हैं कि बीजेपी मतलब ईडी और ईडी मतलब बीजेपी। सर, आप पे व्यक्तिगत आरोप भी लगाया।
ईडी से और पुलिस से वही डरता है जो अपराधी प्रवृत्ति का व्यक्ति होता है। ईडी से क्यों डरेगा भाई? क्यों डरेंगे? दुनिया के लोग क्यों नहीं डरते ईडी से? आपने 2100 करोड़ का घोषित शराब में घोटाला किया है, प्रमाण है 40% अवैध शराब बेचने का, हॉलमार्क नकली लगाने का प्रमाण है, बिना टैक्स दिए 40% शराब बेचने का, 25 रुपया प्रति टन कोयले का प्रमाण है, 600 करोड़ रुपया पीडीएस की चावल का प्रमाण है। कितने सारे प्रमाण चाहिए जिसपे एक एक भ्रष्टाचार, और महादेव वेब तो खुली किताब है।
डॉक्टर साहब, बिट्टू भैया का भी नाम लिया है उसने, शुभम सोनी ने, कि बिट्टू भैया की मौजूदगी में दिए हैं, ये किस ओर इशारा करता है?
ये सारा विषय ईडी की जांच का और खोद के विषय है, और इसमें कोई अपराधी ना बचे, सभी अपराधियों के ऊपर कार्रवाई होनी चाहिए। मैं तो इतना ही मानता हूं।
कार्रवाई क्या करेंगे? पहली कार्रवाई क्या करें? आपकी सरकार आती है तो महादेव मामले में क्या कार्रवाई करेंगे?
कार्रवाई न्यायालय करती है, न्यायालय में साक्ष्य प्रस्तुत किए जाते हैं।
पहले चरण की कितने सीटें मिलती है बीजेपी को?
कम से कम 14 सीट।
डॉक्टर साहब, आप लोग बीजेपी कर रही है मोदी गारंटी और कांग्रेस कर रही है प्रियंका और राहुल का भरोसा है। मैं एक सवाल गारंटी या एक सवाल बस
मनीष भाई,
सिर्फ एक सवाल सर डॉक्टर साहब,
All right, so let's quickly move from Chhattisgarh. Like I told you, viewers, both Chhattisgarh and Mizoram going into election. We've given you the breakdown, the lowdown, what the political arithmetic looked like in 2018 in the state of Chhattisgarh. We're going to give it to you in Mizoram. My colleague Pooja is standing by. But before we cut across to Pooja, lots of reaction coming in from the state of Mizoram, polling all 40 seats this morning. Interesting. Ironical, whichever way you look at it, the sitting chief minister of the state unable to cast his ballot because of a technical snag.
Sir, almost all political pundits have predicted that it's going to be a hung assembly this time. How do you see your party from henceforth? Like, will you go into a coalition if required to form the government?
Well, it will not be a hung assembly. It will be an MNF government. I have a full confidence in that.
He's saying his dream, then...
will it come reality?
No, I don't think. He will not come again.
What the people's
It seems from the movement of the people, the same government will not come again, because anti-incumbency wave is very much at this time.
Honestly speaking, I was thinking about, looking all the reports coming in. I was hopeful getting 22 to 25, but as days gone by, in the last couple of weeks, we have grown a lot. The wave is with us. If you could see, the whole state is painted yellow now. So definitely we are going to have 25 seats.
The border is very porous, and we have a visa-free regime. So 16 kilometers on both sides, people can freely enter the other country without any visa requirements. So that can be misused by antisocial elements. So considering the long border that we have and the visa-free regime that we have, we have to ensure that there is no unauthorized movement of contraband goods.
Mizoram is facing a major movement of drugs, and the drugs are transiting through Mizoram, which is then taken to various parts of the country and even beyond. Recently we have made various arrests. We have seized more than 45 worth crores of crystal meth. We are aware of the mountainous terrain and the difficulties in guarding the entire border areas. Nonetheless, we are up to it. We have formed a separate team of narcotics headed by an SP, which has been able to lay hands on these important seizures.
All right, so, what pre-poll surveys are suggesting, it could be a hung assembly, and that was the question that was put forth to the MNF government and the sitting Chief Minister of Mizoram. But what did it look like in 2018? Let's cut across right now to my colleague Pooja.
All right, so the northeastern state of Mizoram is very crucial. One, because it is a border state, but importantly for the political survival of the MNF ruling party, of ZP and the opposition parties. So the regional parties on one side and the national parties, BJP, Congress. Let me take you through our election intelligence dashboard to help you understand why Mizoram is so crucial and what does it really have for the political fate of the Congress party, the BJP and the regional parties as well. I want to take you through the seats and the votes, specifically the vote share that the state of Mizoram got. Take a look at this. 40 seats. 38% went to the ruling Mizo National Front. Jomtanga, who's the chief minister, was one of the first to try and come cast his vote. But the Congress party got 30% of vote share. So that's no less at all. Remember, before MNF was in the government, it was the Congress party that was in the government in the northeastern state. Can they make a comeback, or will MNF, with possibly an alliance, make through? 24% went to others. BJP also managed to win one seat. Very interesting trivia, I must add here. MNF and BJP are in alliance in the National Democratic Alliance in the centre. But in Mizoram, that alliance does not stand. Will they want to work out that alliance for now? He has said no need. There will be no hung assembly. We will say through. But this is the northeastern state that Congress wants to desperately get back, because BJP in one way or another is in other states of the northeast.